What's up guys, Dr. Jared here, and these are the best exercises to strengthen your neck at home. Now whether you're experiencing neck pain from a recent accident or injury, or you have poor posture that you want to correct, or your neck just feels tired and fatigued at the end of your day, these are the exercises that I would recommend. These are the exercises that are going to help you the most. I'm going to share 6 of them with you. 4 are for your neck specifically, but then I've also got 2 for your upper back and shoulders. Basically, we want to create a strong foundation for your neck to sit on top of. That's going to help with a lot of the pain and fatigue that you might be experiencing. So be sure to include all of the exercises from this video into your home routine, and I hope that it helps you out. That being said, let's get into the first exercise. Now, as we talk about neck strengthening, it's crucial that we not only perform the right exercises, but that we do them in the right position for maximum benefit. A lot of us have really poor posture. That means our shoulders come forward and our head comes forward, but then our gaze is directed upward. And so we develop a lot of tension right here in these muscles that keep our head up, and a lot of weakness and a lot of muscle elongation or stretch in these muscles right here in the front. One of the best things that you can do for your neck pain and for your posture is to train these deep neck flexors. These first 2 exercises are going to help you to do that. So go ahead and lay down on your back. We're going to get started with the simplest exercise. This is going to be a chin tuck. Laying on your back, what I want you to do is right now your chin is probably relatively up towards the ceiling. What I want you to do is use the muscles in the deep part of your neck and the deep part of the front of your neck to pull your chin down and in towards your throat. Yeah, it gets hard to talk when you're in that position. You're gonna hold that for about a 3 to 5 second count and then return back up to the neutral position. Tuck your chin down into your throat. You should feel it stretch right here through the base of your skull, 3 to 5 seconds, and then return back up to the starting position. For my patients in my clinic, I usually recommend about 10 to 20 reps on this. Sometimes I'll even just set a 60-second timer for this chin tuck exercise. To take this to the next level, to strengthen those muscles even more, I like to do a chin tuck with a head lift. So the first step looks the same. What we're going to do is perform that chin tuck. So I want you to pull your chin down into your throat. And now what I want you to do is hold that position and just lift your head up off of the table. And then you're going to hold that for 3 to 5 seconds, return the head right back down to the table, and then relax everything. So to set it up again, we're going to tuck the chin down into the throat, hold that position as we lift the head just slightly up off of the table. Doesn't need to be a big motion. Hold that for 3 to 5 seconds, and then you're going to return back down to the starting position. Again, what we're doing here is strengthening and reinforcing the right position, and then we're going to use that in other exercises moving forward. These next 2 exercises are best performed over the edge of your bed. We're going to work on the muscles on the side of your neck and the muscles in the back of your neck as well. And so let's get started. This first one's going to be a lateral flexion exercise. You're going to lay down on your side, let the top of your head fall down towards the floor. That's the starting position. Now what I want you to do is use these muscles on the high side of your neck. So right now I'm laying on my left. I'm going to use the muscles on my right to pull my right ear up towards my right shoulder as high as I can go, and then return right back down to that starting position. This is a great way, again, to engage those muscles on the side of your neck, to work out some tightness, some weakness in that upper trap area. What I recommend is we're going to do about 10 repetitions here on my right side, and then roll over and do 10 repetitions on the left side, and then you can repeat that one 3 times. Now, to strengthen the neck extensors, there's a very specific way that I want you to do this. You're going to lay down on your bed with your head and upper shoulders off of the edge. Now, the starting position on this one is with your head right down here towards the ground, and like my mouth is right in my mic. I apologize if that's a little bit loud. And so you're going to start right here with your head down towards the floor. Now, what I don't want you to do is raise your head and look at the wall in front of you, because that's, again, just training that really upper cervical extension. That's putting a lot of stress right here at the base of your skull. What I want you to do is come up to that neutral, that chin tuck position, and then that's the top of the contraction. And so from right here, I'm going to pull up into about that spot right there, and then return back down to the starting position. The 2 cues that I tell people is that I want your chin to be higher than your bed, and so pull up to that position. And then I want your gaze to be about 3 feet in front of you. So onto the floor, about 3 feet in front of you. And that's how you know you're in the right position. If you're looking at the wall, you've gone too far. And so again, we're going to start right here, head down towards the ground. I'm going to pull up, chin higher than the table, and then finish with my gaze about 3 feet in front of me. Hold 1, 2, 3 seconds, and then return right back down to the starting position. Great exercise to strengthen those muscles in the back of your neck. You would go for 10 repetitions, repeated 3 times. These last 2 exercises are going to be for your postural muscles, or again, it's that foundation that your neck sits on top of. My favorite way to do that at home are with scap pinches and wall slides. Here's how they look. So scap pinches, we're gonna stand with really good posture, our head up, our shoulders back, that's the starting position. Arms or elbows are bent to a 90-degree angle, and then what I'm going to do is rotate my hands away from each other, try to pull my fists back towards the wall behind me until I get a good pinch in my shoulder blades, and then we're going to return back to that starting position. So we're going to pull away and hold 1, 2, 3, feeling a really good contraction between the shoulder blades, and then return right back to that starting position. If you have some resistance band at home, these can be further enhanced by just holding that resistance band. Now as you pull your hands apart, you're pulling against the resistance provided by that band. 3 sets of 10 reps is a great number to shoot for. Finally, let's get into some wall slides. What I'm going to have you do is come up to a wall, so I want your hips, your shoulder blades, and the back of your head all up against the wall. Now what we're going to do is get our knuckles back against the wall into this position. That's our starting position. Use those muscles in your back and shoulders to keep your knuckles against the wall as you slide them up and over your head as high as you can take them, and then return right back down to the starting position. That's 1. Up we go, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, and then return to that starting position again. You should feel, again, those muscles between your shoulder blades going crazy to keep your shoulder blades back and against the wall as your arms move up and down in this position. 3 sets of 10 reps is a great number to shoot for. Now, if you're interested in more neck pain relief, specifically as it relates to your posture, what I want you to do is check out this video right here. For some reason, YouTube thinks you might like this one. If you haven't subscribed to Tone and Tighten yet, hit the circle right here to do that. I hope this helps, and we'll see you again soon.